All right. Welcome back to another episode. If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian Clay. Alongside me is one of our real estate rock star experts on the team, Miss Crystal. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving. We still have obviously families that we're helping go under contract, close on homes. We're actually going to show everybody one of them today, one of the families that you've helped them out with. The good news is there's plenty of them, especially in this particular community here. There's plenty of great deals ahead, but we want to take you all through the steps on how we were able to help some people. You ready for it?
Yes.
Cool. All yours, girl.
Okay, yeah, you're right. There are a lot of great deals in this community. I was getting updated from them today on some discounts and special things that they're doing. So if you like what you see, let us know. We'd love to help you. This buyer came to us and he knew that he wanted to be in this community already. So that made it really easy as far as
No,
shopping. He did
no
have a
12-day or 12 home showings like you've done for the previous clients.
Yes, we actually did debate between this and the one in Lake Alfred, but he's a nurse and he was taking care of his elderly father, and then he has a son that lives with him. So this community was a little bit closer to a hospital and restaurants and businesses and things for him, and it's great for people who work in Lakeland.
Hmm.
So not a very far drive to Lakeland at all, especially South Lakeland. So
Yeah, I always say when people ask about Lakeland, right, because there's not a lot of new construction in the core of Lakeland. It's usually north or south. And so if you want Lakeland, this community right here has always been like a, a great option for you, I would say, especially for the price point. South Lakeland, a lot of people like South Lakeland.
yeah, one builder in this community. So I think it's going to be really nice. It's going to be very pretty, very like all the
Yeah,
houses are going to be kind of the same caliber. So like that.
exactly. Yeah, which helps out a ton. Plus, a lot of no rear neighbors, as you might have saw inside of the drone shots here, the windy roads, all of the little things that we like to talk about on the channel that we feel makes a home, a community with like great character, I would say.
Yes, this community is designed where nobody's going to have a rear neighbor, which is pretty cool. I like that.
Absolutely. All right. Let's talk about the bedroom bathroom count of this home, square footage, so people can get an idea of what they're looking at while we're talking about it.
Okay, yeah, there's 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, which worked perfectly for him to have a room for everyone in the family, plus an extra room for office space if he needed that. Or I think there may be a grandchild or something that comes sometimes. So, yeah, perfect size for him. He was very happy. He looked at this floor plan and then one other floor plan that was about the same size. And we had originally gone under a contract on the other floor plan, although I think he secretly liked this one better. And when his house didn't go under contract in time, they had to take that house away because there's time frames with these builders. They want certain areas and homes to sell faster. They don't want them sitting on the market too long.
Yeah.
So, I just wanted to stick with him and make sure that he's going to get the house that he wanted and not, well, this is what's available to close when we want you to close. Want to make sure that he got the house he liked. So we found this one when it came time to go back under contract. He thankfully got a contract on the house he was selling really quickly, and that went really smoothly, which it doesn't always happen, but this was a good one. This was a pretty easy one. Um, and he, yeah, really liked this floor plan. And honestly, this one had some beautiful granite countertops in
I
it
agree.
that
I do like the granite. And to give everybody context, right? The seller or the person that's purchasing this home actually already purchased it, closed. Congratulations to you, subscriber of the channel. By the way, if anybody's made it this far, hit the like button for us. Totally free. Drop some comments down below. But that particular person had a home to sell. And not every builder is going to say, okay, you're selling a home. Go ahead and take my home, put it under contract, and we're going to have faith that you're going to close on the home that you're selling. Not every builder is going to do that. That's actually a part of the negotiating process. Some will, and then there's different avenues of what's a contingency offer, right? Some of them do a contingency to contract. Some of them do a contingency to close. And so, it's a little bit of a risk when a builder takes the home off the market in their eyes. And so you got to have somebody on your side that's making sure they're navigating the process. Now, what you were saying is exactly how builders think. Builders don't really care too much about which home you're buying from them, right? They just see it as like, I have 12 homes to sell. I need to sell these homes. But you, the buyer, may love this home here, But if your contingent, your home that you're selling doesn't close on time, and this home ends up going back to the market, you can see how that can kind of be a little bit of a heart struggle if you really fall in love with a particular home.
Yeah, especially once they have that deposit from you. They know
Hmm.
it's very unlikely that you're going to try to switch and go somewhere else. As
Hmm.
long as they've approved your loan, they don't necessarily have to give that deposit back to you. So,
But good
yeah,
news is this person ended up still getting the home that they really originally loved. Yeah.
yes, he did, and it was listed for around 325,000. That's what it says the starting point is on this home, but we were able to get this for 314,000, just under 315,
Nice.
with all the appliances and blinds, washer and
Gotcha.
dryer, everything is in the house, ready to go.
That is huge. I mean, these appliances are very expensive nowadays. Blinds are more expensive than people think. We said it on the channel before, where a builder was, we negotiated in the package, right? And like they were like, this is a $7,000 upgrade to add blinds. Like this is, what they're saying it costs to put blinds in a home. I would say it's more closer to maybe $4,000 depending on the size of the home. But either way, blinds, appliances, not every builder is going to throw that in. So to get that added on is going to help you, especially if you need something that's move-in ready. Kids are going to be starting school, jobs. If you're on timelines, you want to make sure you have those things.
Yeah, I mean, just a convenience thing too, that you move in, you don't have to put sheets over the windows for that first couple of nights and then get the blinds and the hardware and install them all yourself. So it
Yep.
just makes moving in really easy.
Yeah, 100%. And as far as concessions, we did help them get some concessions as well, right?
Yes, he was able to get a good interest rate, 4.5%. He could have bought that down a little bit more. There was a couple of options, but he decided to stick with this one and use the $10,000 towards closing that we helped him get instead of buying it down more. He was comfortable with that. So, yeah,
Very nice.
he's
Very nice.
very, very happy.
Yeah, and so this is somebody, right, that knew what community they wanted to be in already because I know a lot of you do shopping online. Some of you are local, right? Not everybody's moving to. Some of you are local as this person was and they were able to kind of see some of the areas already, but reached out for the assistance on the back end, right? So getting you the best deal, yes, we do have a system on how we operate to figure that part out, but that's not the end result. If you saw Crystal's video last time, right, we almost couldn't get the home closed because title was tripping up, the lending department was tripping up. There's always something down the road that you're going to need help on. But how did the process after going under contract go with this particular one?
We were able to get the inspection set up really easily and came in, did that. We had a little bit different experience. Nothing wrong with the construction manager. If you're watching, nothing against you or anything. It was just a little bit different process where we had another construction manager with the same builder that was super like marking spots on the walls herself, that and this guy was more of a, oh, I'll get it done, trust
Mm-hmm.
me, I'll get it done. And some of those people will and sometimes they won't. Thankfully he did, work towards getting the things done that we asked, but there was some things that I think would have gotten overlooked, that weren't even necessarily in the inspection report. Some of them were, but there were some concrete issues. You want that nice straight edge on your sidewalk or your porch. It's a brand new house and it looked like it had already been chipped off. Um, there was a repair done, but not really
A
to the
patch, a
standard.
patch job of a repair. Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
hopefully, everybody's happy with the results, that, everything got taken care of correctly. And we did just have to kind of push with that
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
little bit. That
and yeah, if you watch the channel, right? Like the home is the condition of the home, right? Because they're going to use this same product in the other community that you're talking about, where you said you had a construction manager that was just like boom, boom, boom. This construction manager wasn't as detailed on things, still got some things done, but there are going to be a lot of shortcomings when it comes to finishes on some communities based on the construction manager. You got to remember they're putting out a lot of homes. And they have no incentive to have the home fully complete during your walk, right? Because that means they're going to do a little more than they probably should. Because some people, let's be honest, are going to overlook this stuff. If they don't have an agent on their side, or if they don't have that outside inspector come in, they're going to come and say, "I love the home. Yeah, where do I sign?" Versus somebody with a
right.
higher standard or with the eyes that we have, or an inspector that comes in and says, "Okay, look, this is a brand new home. These are the things that we want done," right? So there, most of these homes are going to be about 95% done. They have no incentive to fully finish it before your walk.
Yeah, and I know from my experience in the past when I purchased a home before, I was doing as much in new construction real estate as I was, you just kind of thought, well, this is it,
Yeah.
take it
Hmm.
as is, as
Yeah.
you see it, and you can push for those things to get done. I think when we did our final walkthrough, we had to go back through and say, this isn't really quite good enough. What can we
Hmm.
do about this? And
Yeah.
so some of those things are getting, got finished after he moved in. And if they didn't, you would need to let us know because we're going to come get this guy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'll stick with you and make sure things happen the way you want it to because you're putting in a lot of money. Like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
this isn't $1 million home, but
Yep.
it's your money. It's your hard earned money, and
Hmm.
you deserve to have quality and a good experience. And that's what we want to make sure happens for you. So,
100%. Yeah. And I would say that, our standard, we have a very high standard because we know whether it's, $200,000 or $1.8 million, like you said, it's your money, it's your hard earned money. A lot of times your home is going to be your biggest and, purchased or investment, however you want to look at it. And so we want to make sure that you're getting the home that you set out to purchase. We want to make sure that we're getting that done for you. So we will always recommend the third party inspector, but during those blue tape walkthroughs, making sure that they're not cutting corners on the small things is going to be very important to us. These homes are going to pass the same inspection when it comes to the county inspection, right, before the drywall goes up. So structurally should be okay, but the
right.
smaller things, I've seen so many of these, new home walkthroughs that I can buzz through and always find the things that are like, hey, you can improve on this. Let's get it done. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be surprised how many dings there are in a new house, like how much damage could already be done by a subcontractor or somebody that came through and,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of moving parts. There's cleaners, there's painters, there's tile people, there's roof people, right? And all of, that whole scope of vendors that come in, they don't work technically for the builder. They're just vendors for the builder, right? And they're coming in and out all the time. And so the CM is the person that's kind of running the operation that's like, hey, I have a standard. Let's get this done properly. And so, I'm
Right.
not really up too much of a fan of I'll do this later exceptions list. You will see that, especially if you're somebody that needs to close today. If there's nothing
Yeah.
that's like going to stop your insurance from being binded on the home, typically they'll do what's called an exceptions list. I do not like them, but they're there to help us close on time. They are. Yeah. All right.
Hmm.
Anything else about this particular home or the process with them? I mean, I got to meet them. Awesome people. They were local. They were, subscribers of the channel. So love to see that more and more of you are reaching out to us to help you all out.
Yeah, I'm excited about this community. And so if you're, interested in the South Lakeland, Bartow area, definitely give us a shout out and we'd love to take you shopping out there.
Let's go shopping. I need to have like some sort of theme song. Let's go shopping with like the crowd. Okay, so the best way to reach us, you can email us team@morefla.com. It's been floating over our heads the whole time, or you can text the number that's up there. If you have made it this far, one more time, make sure you hit the like button for us. And if you're not subscribed, what the heck are you doing? Catch you guys on the next one.